Hey, hi, so I am Sherry Raimundo, and I am back with my notes from Young Living's Grand Convention this past June 2017. This is my notebook. I don't think I've ever really said much about myself, but I am a Young Living distributor, Young Living essential oils distributor, and I went to convention in June. It was an amazing experience, and I took a lot of notes on all the different sessions that I took, and what I've decided to do is share it with you, my notes. So I was working on going through these one at a every day. I wanted to share notes with you every day. That hasn't happened because life has happened. So right now, tonight, I'm going to go over 3 easy steps to silver. So this is more for those obviously geared towards building a Young Living business. Sorry, my chair is stuck and it's bugging me. Anyway, those looking to build a Young Living business. And so if that's not for you, this might really not apply. Although I'm sure some of it would apply if you're in a different network marketing company. So at any rate, here are my notes from 3 Easy Steps to Silver by MJ Durkin. He wrote a book called Double Your Contacts. And he said throughout his training session that when you're talking to people, you should be nodding your head yes. Because typically what happens is when you are talking to someone and you want them to agree with you, then, people tend to do involuntarily what you're doing. Anyway, so that's just a little side note. So my notes begin with, when you take care of your family, everything else gets taken care of. Knowledge plus action equals freedom. So I have a Facebook group called Knowledge is Powerful, and that is for anyone who has come onto my team as a Young Living member or retail customer. Whoa! Oh, my computer. Anyway, hopefully that works. So, Facebook group called Knowledge is Powerful for anyone who's joined my team, whether looking to build a business or just be a consumer of the product. And anyway, knowledge plus action equals freedom. And so when I'm talking in the group, I will share this video, and I share as much as I possibly can as I learn, so that people on my team can learn and grow and take action in what I'm sharing. So, anyway, I got a little sidetracked there. 5 keys to promoting to silver. 1. Commit to prospecting. 2. Master scripts and verbiage. 3. The sales process shift. 4 are the 5 magic words. And 5, help your members to invite. So 1, commit to prospecting. We need to accept that we are in the prospecting business, and we should handwrite our prospect list. Make 5 calls a day, every day. Number 2, master scripts and verbiage. If you or your teammates don't know how and what to say, you make the approach. If you or your teammates don't know how and what to say, then you tend to not make the approach. So knowing what to say gives you confidence to invite people to presentations, and people buy your confidence. So that's why it's master scripts and verbiage. Make sure you know what you're saying before you say it. Be confident in what you're saying, no matter what network marketing company you're in. power phrases. So when you want to get people to host a party for you, or a show, or whatever terminology you use, you would ask someone, as a personal favor to me, would you? And then continue your sentence. Or, I would be honored if you would look at this for me. And, share a little bit about it. It would make more sense for me and you if we would meet, or if you would try samples. So sometimes when you get on the phone, people will just send me the info. Well, tell them, well, it would make better sense if we could meet and we could sit down and I could show you. So that would be a power phrase. It would make more sense for me and you if we would meet, or you try samples. So if you are talking to a new prospect, in quotes, MJ Durkin says, "You probably don't know this about me, but I have a business outside of being a nurse that centers around helping people to blank and blank, get healthy and live toxic free. I can't get into the details right now, but I'd love to have a chance to show you how I might recommend some products that I love and that could really help you. Would you be open to trading information?" So that's somebody who, trading information so we could talk later, at the end of the sentence. So that's a power phrase to, get somebody to open up to your idea, your new idea. 3, what was 3? Sales process shift. So consider the sales process not as you are doing something to the prospect, but doing something for your prospect. Sometimes all you have to do is ask them one more time. So sales prospecting, we're not doing anything to anybody. We're just sharing information with people, and it's their choice whether or not they want to join your network marketing company. So network marketing companies, they're about helping other people. So we have to remember it's that we're not doing something to the prospect, but something for the prospect. So 5 magic words, right? 5. Yep, number 4 is 5 magic words. So the magic words are, can I make a recommendation? And this is where he emphasizes while nodding your head yes. Can I make a recommendation? And usually they'll say, sure. And then you can make your recommendation, whatever that might be. And then you want to help your team invite people to their shows. Help your members invite. So help invite. So here's a way to get to help them invite. So being at the house with whoever's under you. So if I have Sarah under me and I go to her house and we would make a phone call together, and she would get on the phone and say, "Hi, Melanie, this is Sarah. I really appreciate you taking," oh no, that would be me. Let's reverse that. So she would call. So say Sarah would call Melanie and then give me the phone. So, "Hey Melanie, I have somebody that would like to talk to you. I have something that I'm doing and it's great, and she can explain it better. Do you have a second?" So then I would get on the phone and say, "Hi Melanie, this is Sherry. I really appreciate you taking Sarah's call. Sarah has told me some great things about you and I can't wait to meet you. Sarah is having a presentation this coming Friday at 6. and another one on Saturday at 4 at her house. It would mean the world to her if you could attend and just listen. Your opinion means a lot to Sarah, and she would consider it a personal favor if you could show up and support her in her business. Which would be better for you, Friday at 6 or Saturday at 4? So I know that is something that I haven't done or I've shared with my team. So that's something that I need to work on. It's a good thing I'm doing this with you guys because it's a refresher for me on what I learned at convention. It took me a little too long to get back to my notes. So I hope that was understandable. So the prospect is Melanie. The sponsor is me. The member being Sarah. Okay, so hi, Melanie, this is Sherry. I really appreciate you taking the time, taking Sarah's call. Sarah's told me some great things about you, and I can't wait to meet you. Sarah's having a presentation this coming Saturday at 6, and Friday at 6, and another one on Saturday at 4 at her house. It would mean the world to her if you could attend and just listen. Your opinion means a lot to Sarah, and she would consider it a personal favor if you could show up and support her in her business. Which would be better for you, Friday at 6 or Saturday at 4? So always give an option. Before you make the call, pick 2 days and times that would work for you, and then give that person the option. And if by chance you only end up having one person willing to come, then so be it. It's a one-on-one. Then maybe, you still go through the whole thing with them. But you get to spend a little bit more time just with that person. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully you have a house full. But this is a great way to help your teammates to invite, to get people to the party. Now I have a teammate who had a do-it-yourself party kit, and she did great. Forget how many. She only wanted to have like 5, and I think she ended up having something like 9, and 3 people joined her team, which is great. Whether or not they want to build, that's another story. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. But anyway, hope that was helpful to you. That was, again, notes from MJ Durkin. MJ Durkin says he answers his phone calls. So he has a text, 203-948-7423. And the website, what is his website? MJ Durkin. MJ Durkin is his website. You know what? I don't know if I've shared anybody else's contact info. But at any rate, this was a good session to sit in, and I hope this is beneficial to you. Have a good night.